But the streets are pretty clear. Just have to make sure we don't have ice patches. Can't tell if my heated gear is working. Okay, it's turned on. Let's see if we can get the choke off. Okay, choke is off. Jetting's a little bit off on this bike. It's a little bit laggy. Might just be that the needle needs to be moved. Temperature is supposed to be about 33. Wearing the heated jacket liner and heated gloves. Now you can see where the snow's melting some. Probably should have put my neck gaiter on. Let's make sure nobody's pulling out here. Gonna have to do several videos this next couple weeks and document how much the snow goes away, because we have a lot more than usual. Normally by like 2 weeks into March, snow's pretty well gone. So March 1st I think is next Sunday. Choke is off. Acceleration's kind of a little slow, but like I say, I think that's because of the needle position. I'm gonna have to ask on a forum about it. But the snow is pretty well off the road. I wouldn't take one of the new bikes out in this, but this bike is kind of made for this. Heated jacket is on. I'm not feeling it a whole lot. Might need to turn it up a touch. maybe I'll do that. Yep. I'll have to take a look at the spark plug and see what color it is. See if I'm running lean or rich. Let's see how it does at lower revs. I do feel my heat now. Okay, there's a little off-road path up here. Let's see what it looks like. If it's a sheet of ice, I don't necessarily want to take it. Yep, it's a little slippery. I will go up, turn around, and go back. It's definitely a little slippery. But the bike's doing okay. I'm warm enough with the heated jacket liner and heated. They're actually heated fingers. I think the heating elements are only in the fingers. But at this temperature, it's not bad. I don't use these gloves a lot because they're kind of bulky. Downshifted a little bit too low. So this is the bike I've owned the longest. I think I got it in January of 2013, and it's 2021, so 8 years. I think the longest I've owned any vehicle was my 90 Camaro, which I sold in August of 98. So that would have been about 8 years and 4 months. So if I keep this another 4 months, it'll be my longest owned vehicle ever. Probably going to keep it at least till my son gets his motorcycle license, because it's a good bike for taking the test on. And that might be in the next 2 or 3 months, depending on if they teach the safety classes this spring. Last year they were canceled all year, initially because of COVID, and then right before his last opportunity, all the classes got canceled because someone in a trike class managed to kill themselves. Like they rolled it and it was not good. So hopefully he does get in a class this year. He's 17, so he can't get his license without the class, and I'd prefer he takes the class regardless. I'll have to check the bike's voltage when I get home, see if the electric gear is draining the battery. It's feeling nice and toasty though. The BMW R1200 RT I have has enough fairing that it blocks all the wind. So it's a great cold weather bike. Not so great warm weather bike. So I need to find a happy compromise. My V-Strom 650 has always been my winter better than this weather bike. But it lets a fair amount of air get at my chest, which actually this isn't. This is actually doing okay. Windshield looks dorky, but it really actually works. I think if this bike had just a little bit more power, it would be a great crappy weather bike. And like I say, I don't think it's that it doesn't have the power. I think it's just not accessing it because of the carburetor settings. I took a ride once on this with a group of friends riding mid-size and larger bikes, and the one guy on a Harley commented that he was kind of amazed how I was taking off on this. He called it a little chainsaw motor, but I was having no trouble keeping up with the group and even leading the group. I'll have to make more of an effort to ride with him this year. A big icy hill, probably not the best thing to go down. See how this street looks. Yeah, can't see it, but I think I'm fine with sticking to the dry streets. I think I'm actually warmer on this than I would be on my V-Strom, because the V-Strom lets a lot of air up in the chest area. See what this is like if we get up some speed. I think that's about, the speedometer is maybe a little bit optimistic. Like, may get through the light, and then I'll set it 55 and then see what the GPS reads after the ride. Okay, so I am set at 55, 56. So now I can go back and look at the map when I'm done with my ride as the app.